It's a beautiful Sunday morning here in Wales, and we are off to Cardiff Gaming Market. But first, let's go to McDonald's.
Hi, is this something up today?
No.
What can I get for you?
Can I get a large white coffee, please?
Anything else?
No, thank you.
Make your way to the next window, then, please.
Thank you, cheers. No, thank you. Awesome, thanks. That is the caffeine secured. Let's get on our way down to Cardiff. So here we are, Cardiff Gaming Market. So let's have a little nose around. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I was leaving the house a bit of a rush. I slept in late and I forgot to put my cap on. And normally I put my microphone on my cap. So I've got it on my chest. Hopefully you can hear me okay. We shall see. But yeah, we're gonna have a little nose around now, see if there's anything cool. A lot of Pokemon cards by the look of it, but let's just have a nose. And that's it. Sorry, mate.
I don't know what ones are good though, honestly.
Yeah. No, I reckon like if we find like a box tomorrow.
That was cool.
Yeah, yeah. I just didn't know whether
Thank you, mate. How much do you have on there? 25 each of them. 25 each. They're 30, but I'll do 1 for 25. These are 75 each. 75 each. They're new old stock. That's all I've got left of them.
I don't think we're going to find it. That's so cool. Oh, there, right in front of me. Yes. Oh, it's just the theme of the so I'm guessing the quote's not going to be on. I've seen a couple of copies of Dino Crisis kicking around, so it was yeah. The problem is I don't get on terribly well with the tank control.
Sorry, mate. So far there's some cool stuff. Notably is the Dino Crisis memory card. I'm very tempted with that. 25 quid they got on that. It's boxed. The only thing is I don't know if it's 100% official. And there's loads of them there, so it can't be that uncommon. They do have Top the Touring Car one as well, which isn't as cool, but it's 6 quid. They do have a thing for memory cards, but he's also got a load of sealed games like PS1, PS2, and you would have seen in the footage, one that's caught my eye is Final Fantasy X. So 35 quid, but to have a copy of that sealed, maybe he'll budge on the price slightly, I don't know. But yeah, do I need a sealed copy is the question. How are we doing? You okay, mate?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Somewhere over.
Right, so there we are, folks. That was Cardiff Gaming Market. It has literally been 6 days since. I haven't filmed anything. I did say I wasn't going to do a vlog. And as you're watching this, I've missed the Saturday vlog as well. Now, I'll tell you for why. So basically, a week or two ago, I applied for a new job. I was in work as a promotion, so it's like a management level. And to my surprise, on the Friday, I had an email to say I'd got through the interview stages, which was amazing to me. So since then, I was just basically preparing for my interview. I had to do a presentation, you know, like a PowerPoint. I'm not very good at stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? I've never done it before. It was a bit of work, you know. I had to present my ideas for the company and lots of different things, and then a lot of questions. They give us topics and we had to do our research on them and stuff. So it was a lot of work. I wanted it word perfect as well, so I wasn't reading off a script, you know. So it took a lot of work anyway, let's put it that way. So that's why I haven't recorded anything all week. I haven't even been to the gym. I didn't even game all week. I gamed last night, which is for Saturday today. So I did game Friday because the interview was Friday morning. So I didn't game all week. I didn't go to the gym. I sat the diet off. My life was just basically on hold for a week. I still went to Cardiff Gaming Market. It wasn't great. You'll see. I didn't stay there long, purely because partly I was in the right frame of mind. Like I said, so I got there, I was looking around, it was super busy. I really hate Cardiff Gaming Market, the way they set it out. Bristol was so much better. It's just all crammed together and there's so many people. You queue in to get the stalls to see what they got, and I was finding it really frustrating. So I didn't even buy anything from there. And while I was walking around, I was probably only there an hour, maybe even 45 minutes. And as I was walking around, I was like, do you know what, it's nearly 12 o'clock. There's nothing I really want to buy. There was nothing I was going there thinking, I hope I find this. Because I've not really got a massive list at the moment of anything I want. And I was like, I'm doing all this queuing up and struggling to get to things and see things. Well, when I should be at home, like practicing my presentation and stuff. So that was all in the back of my head. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go home and crack on with that, because I'm just wasting time here. It's nothing. If it was something, you know, and it was really important to me, fair enough. But it wasn't. And I was, like I said, I was getting frustrated. And I thought, what are you doing with your life, Wayne? You know, there's more important things to be doing today. There's plenty of other gaming markets. So I sacked it off. I was back in the house by about 1:30, I think, by the time I drove back and stuff. So it's not the greatest video, Cardiff gaming market. I do appreciate that. However, I did meet this legend. So I'm at Cardiff gaming market, obviously, and I've just bumped into this legend.
What's happening?
B-Rad. So if you haven't, go over to his channel, check him out, give him a subscribe. No worries, mate, no worries. Yeah, and apparently Retro Get was here as well, so maybe we'll bump into Callum. So yeah, it was good to see Brad from the B-Rad channel. Like I said, go and subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. If you don't know who he is, I'm pretty sure you do. If you're watching this kind of content, you know who B-Rad is. He's quite a big channel. Did also see Callum there from the Retro Ghetto. I got a little bit of footage here. I didn't stick a camera in his face. I went up to chat to him. I thought, well, the last thing he wants is cameras in his face. And I pretty much confirmed everything that I knew before. He doesn't like me for whatever reason. I've had a suspicion because I've messaged him on Instagram. He hasn't replied. And numerous times I've commented on his videos and he just blanks me and moves on to the next one. So kind of had a feeling. I did mention this to B-Rad because Brad said that Callum was there. And I said, I don't think he likes me. And he said, oh, he might just be missing the comments. And I thought, well, it's a bit too convenient to be all of them. So I thought, well, we'll find out. I'll just go up and talk to him. So I did. And yeah, very little eye contact. He was in his bag, didn't want to know, one word answers. So I just said, fair enough, I'll leave you to it, and walked off. It is what it is. You don't like me, you don't like me, you don't have to like me. So yeah, so Retro Ghetto was there. I didn't get any footage with him, unfortunately, but that is what it is. Fuck him. So anyway, in the meantime, I have had deliveries, a few different things, so I'm going to show you. So this is the game. I actually started this last night. Dead Reset. Now this is an FMV type of game. It's basically a playable movie where you make the choices. I don't know if any of you have played Erica. That was free on the PS Store, probably still is. Very similar to that, but it's like a horror one. So I played through that last night. And I started to play it through again today and do a few different choices. I might go for the platinum on that, I don't know. I then got Luto, the special edition. Now, this was a pre-order. It comes with some little bits, so you get stickers, more stickers, and then you get this little like manual, which is pretty cool. It's like a graphic novel type thing. So this is a psychological horror. It looks okay, to be fair, so I'm looking forward to giving this one a playthrough. It's not very long either, so that's a little bonus. And it does come with this cool cardboard sleeve. I also, another pre-order turned up, Tormented Souls 2. So I'm looking forward to giving that a bash. Still haven't finished the first one, so I need to get the first one done first. Obviously, I got another figure as well. We have got Liquid Snake from the McFarlane range. So he can go up here with the others now. So I am officially halfway through the standard set of these now. I've got 4. There's 4 left to get. I don't know if you can see them up there. So I've got Meryl, Psycho Mantis, Solid Snake and Liquid Snake. The only issue is the ones that are left are damn expensive. So you've got Ninja, Sniper Wolf, Vulcan Raven. Vulcan Raven isn't too bad. And Revolver Ocelot. Anyways, another pre-order. The God of War controller, 20th anniversary. Super happy to have this. So this is going to go up on the shelf. The Last of Us is coming down, unfortunately. You have been knocked to the side. So now we have a nice row of PS5 DualSenses. I did take these down the other day as well, so I need to find a home for these. This is too big to go with the others. Well, they're all too big to go with the others, so I need to find homes for those. So, who knows? I'm tempted to get another half bookcase and stack it on top of one of those ones over there. And then I've got like an extra 1, 2, 3 shelves, so that's a possibility. So that is that. I also picked up this off eBay. It's a numbskull statue, Crash Bandicoot. Not Crash Bandicoot 4 to be precise. It's not new, it is used, but it's a statue, it's boxed. Paid 30 quid for this, which I think is an absolute bargain. What I like as well, he's taking a selfie and you can actually see him on the phone. So yeah, that is cool. So I need to find a home for that as well. This is why another bookcase might be on the cards, if I'm honest. And I have one more parcel, which has literally just arrived. Well, I say just arrived, it's about an hour or so ago. Me and the lad, me and Mini-Me have just come home. We just dropped little man to Laura's. We had some food there, and then we've come home, and Amazon have left it on the doorstep, as they do, in the pissing down rain. So, obviously it's Amazon, I just told you that. And the game is... Tomb Raider 4, 5 and 6 is the deluxe edition. You get the steel book and all the other good stuff. So I've got the full collection of those now in the deluxes. So that is very nice to add to the collection. Don't know where it's all going yet. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so that's the end of this video, guys. I haven't really done, like I said, a vlog style. I haven't had time, if I'm honest. Like I said, I was just going to do a Cardiff gaming market video. That didn't work out too well. But interviews done. I'm really positive about it. I done everything. My end went perfect. Obviously, have I done enough is a different story. We will find out. Find out next week. So that'll be in next week's vlog. There was 6 of us being interviewed. I think there was like 10 applied. They nailed it down to 6 for interviews. And then we'll see what happens. But that is that, folks. Was there any other news I wanted to tell you? Oh, yeah. There is. I got carpet finally. Yeah. So, let's just turn this. Oh, excuse the dog toys. He's a messy bugger. But yeah, obviously I bust all my flooring, if you remember. So I've gone for a grey carpet. A lot more cozy now. And yeah, especially with winter on the way. Just a job. So I'm well happy with that. I should have took my shoes off really because it's brand new carpet. But that's just me. I'm an idiot. So I'm going to leave it there for that this week, folks. Like I said, it's currently Saturday, so next week's vlog now will probably start tomorrow, so it'll be Sunday. Me and Mini-Me are off to Cumbran, aren't we, dude? He wants to go to HMV. He wants to try and find some M&M vinyls, so we're going to have a look for some of those for him. They aren't bloody cheap, though, are they? So yeah, he's going to look at that. I'm going to pop in CX. I popped the CX there the other week, didn't I? But Mini-Me, no, not Mini-Me. Mini-Me's cool. Little man. He doesn't seem to like CX. Obviously, he's only young. He gets bored very easily. So if I'm stood there looking at games and he's sat in the pushchair, he gets bored quite easily and starts to get a bit grizzly. So we don't have him with us tomorrow, so I'll have a little bit better look. But in all honesty, there's not a lot I want to buy. Don't think there's anything. May have a look at some PSP games. I was chatting to Rob and Jordan last night, and I said I was done with PSP games, but that's my PSP shelf there. And I thought, do you know what? I just as well fill this shelf. You know, that's the PSP shelf. I could probably fit another 10 to 15 games. So I may look at that. Yeah, may look at some PSP games. They're only cheap as well, aren't they? So, yeah, that might be the plan. But anyway, I shall see you all in next week's vlog. Tomorrow's back on the diet. Back in the gym tomorrow as well. And then Monday, obviously, new week, new me. But yeah, I'll catch you all soon. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and game on.
Big respect to the gamer, name of Wayne. In his world PlayStation, reigns the same, and he's got love for the levels, high score or not. But for now, he'll show you why his collection's hot. Game Game